Here's how I read over 30 books in just 1 year using this spreadsheet. With this spreadsheet, you can track how many books you finished, the total pages read, the genre breakdown of all the books read per month, so 4 in February, 1 in March. You can see how many books you've read this year, how it increases throughout the year. And this is the exact spreadsheet I made for myself when I was tracking all my books. You have to be tracking your books if you want to read more and more books. And when I made this template, I decided to share it with you guys, and I never expected it to get over 5,000 sales and almost 500 5-star reviews. And I really appreciate that and all the nice comments you give. So if you'd like to get this spreadsheet, I'll just leave it in the description below. But moving on to the table, you can track the book names, the author of the books, who the book was recommended by, the start date of when you first started reading the book, and the end date of when you finished reading the book, the current page, and the total number of pages. So this is really useful because over here I have a status bar. So let's say I was only at 200 pages out of 310, then the progress bar would be at 65%, and then as I increase it, it would slowly increase to 100%. So that's really cool here. And then you can also do the status of your book, so you can set it as finish, reading, not started, did not finish, or must read. So that's really useful if you have some books that you want to prep yourself to read, and then you can mark them as not started or must read, so you know exactly which book you should read next. Next, after you're done reading the book, you can set your ratings 1 star all the way to 5 stars, and then selecting your genre as well. And the great thing about this genre list is that you can update it yourself manually. You can come down and go to the genre list tab, and then you can enter new genres, let's say non-fiction and fiction. And then when we come back to our dashboard sheet, if we go to the genre drop down, we can then scroll all the way down and we can see non-fiction and fiction. And then you can click on the edit button, and then you can scroll all the way down and give them some colors as well. Let's say orange, and I want to give this blue. Press done, click on update all, close this, and then now we have our colored genres. Lastly, we have who should read this book. So this is really useful to have a quick summary so you can remember what the book is about. You also have the option to use these 3 filters up here. So let's say you wanted to see all the books that you must read books, so you can prepare for your next book. Over here I have the pathless path, and so good they can't ignore you. So maybe I want to go with this one next. And then we can always reset the filters by selecting all and pressing OK. Then you can do it for the rating as well. Let's say you wanted to see all your 5-star books that you've read. So you can go ahead and click on clear, press OK. And then here are all the 5-star books that maybe you can recommend to your friends. Let me reset this by selecting all and pressing OK. Lastly, you can do it by genre. Let's say I wanted to see all the business books I read this year. And over here I can see Traffic Secrets and 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. So these filters are really useful if you need to find specific books by categories. And then as mentioned earlier, all the graphs here will update from this table. So I've gone ahead and put these as reading so that whenever you click on finish, it'll update the total books finished over here. Click on finish, and as you can see, the chart is going up. And then these charts over here update whenever you enter an end date. So if I delete this one, as you can see, the charts have updated accordingly. So if we look at the other sheets, we also have the genre list here that I've gone through already. We have the instructions if you ever forget how to use the sheet. And then the last one we have here is the data for charts. So this is how all the graphs update. It's from the data from this spreadsheet. So do not touch this spreadsheet at all, and you can just stay on the dashboard and enter the data as you like. So we've come to the end of this video. I really challenge you to start tracking your books. Even if it's on something simple like a sticky note, it's going to help you stay organized and read so many more books. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.